everybody? It's your boy Steve from the Watch Corner. Today we're going to be reviewing the Invicta Hydromax Pro Diver Reserve Hydroplated United States of America flag watch. I know that's a lot of big sentence for that watch, but you know something? Invicta is big and bold with their pieces, and so are some of their names. I wanted this watch for 7 to 8 years and never pulled the trigger on it. Most recently, I'm like, you know something? I'm getting it. So I'm glad I did. It's an amazing watch. We'll go ahead and get the camera flipped around and we'll start this review. All right, here we go to the review. You see Go next to the Invicta Hydromax Pro Diver. This is a beautiful piece, but before we get into it, let's do a wristwatch check. We had the Seiko Sea Monster 2nd generation SRP 581J. It's the last day of the honeymoon, and I have it on this stainless steel mesh bracelet, which I absolutely love, and I'm keeping it simple today for my date day with my wife at the vineyard with no bracelet. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get this started now. It's a real beauty. I've been wanting one, like I said, 7 to 8 years, never pulled the trigger on it. And recently one came available and I'm like, you know, I'll get this one. If you look at that crystal, it's amazing. It sits off of the watch, you know, significantly, which helps magnify the inside very well. And you got the GMT hand there, which is set to my boys over the pond, Simon, Adrian, Troy, and Ted. And it's very nice. I love the hydroplating. The process is they dip it in some kind of liquid, but it's scratch resistant and it's very tough. You can dive with this. This is 330 feet, I believe, water resistant. So yeah, screw down crown. You can definitely dive with this. The water's not going to hurt it. I would just rinse it off like you would any water from salt water that you would get on the watch. And like it's Invicta, it's got the on the buckle there, the Hydromax there on it as well. And it's the skull with the cowboy hat. That's their trademark for that. So we'll go ahead and take this off and you can see it also has a diver's extension. So yeah, this is really nice. Let's turn it over. Has the diver's extension. So the thing I like about that is you can just pull it out if you need a little bit more of a micro adjustment if your wrist swells. Since it is the Reserve, it does have the look, it says Invicta and Reserve on it. It has, all the Reserves have the milled clasp, which I love. Then you got the safety buckle there. Very nice done. Like I said, I love this hydroplating. My watchmaker, Tony, I had him do it. It took 4 links out of it. And the reason why was my boy Trap Vision 3D Travis told me that sometimes the hydroplating gets in the holes in the links and it can be tricky to get size. So I'm like, I'll just take it to him, no biggie. And I know I'm bad at doing this, and it has the loom pip there, the 12. You can hear it. Very smooth. Trying to do this on camera here. It looks lined up. So yeah, it's very nice bezel action. Not a lot of back play whatsoever on this. There is no back play. Like I said, I love the GMT hand, and everything gets magnified in it because of that thick crystal that sits off. Is that flame fusion crystal, but it magnifies everything really nice in it. And it also has the Reserve on the crown, which I like. You know, then over here you have it, but it's just got the Invicta on the inside. With this one, it's not all the branding, and it's just on the clasp. So it's very nice. And like I said, the diver's extension is nice. You just press it. So if you need a little bit more, actually, if you needed a half a link done, you can just keep it out like that and it'll be fine. I'll go ahead and put it on the wrist and let you guys see it. Now, my new segment is the good, the bad, and the ugly, and we'll get to that. Let me put my Seiko Sea Monster down. So yeah, that's our new segment. Well, we have to start talking about that on watches, because some watches you're gonna have some of that and some you might not. But look, that's on my 6 3/4 inch wrist. I mean, look at it. It hugs it well, you know. You guys saw the B-roll in the beginning. It fits my wrist very well, but it's a very heavy, bulky piece. I wanted this for, like, Memorial Day here. It's gonna be in 2 days, and I figure 4th of July and Veterans Day. I just wanted a patriotic watch to wear. I already have the bandanas and the shirt, so I said, yeah, I need that watch to go with it. So it's very nice. It's just a round the quartz movement. It's very nice. I like that chapter ring in there too. That stainless steel chapter ring is pretty cool, and you have the time for your military to do your second time zone, which is nice. And I mean, it fits my wrist good. It's heavy though, I'll tell you. Now, the good on this, I'm going to have to say, is that magnification due to that thick crystal that sits off the watch. Screw down crown, obviously, milled clasp. And the hydroplating, like I said, is very, very tough. Talking to all my Invicta family members, it's scratch resistant and everything. I mean, I'm not saying you couldn't take a chunk out of it, but it's very tough. You can go diving in it. It's well made. There's no ugly, but the bad obviously is going to be the sheer size and weight. Now, we'll go ahead and get a couple measurements on camera here. From like the 4 to 10, 53.2. So I gotta get these lug to lug. Lug to lug is 61.9, and I believe the lug width is going to be 24 millimeters. It says 23.7, it's 24 millimeters. Let me take it off to do the case back to crystal. Can't do that with that on my hand. Let's see what we got here. Wow, 28.3 with that flame fusion crystal. Look at that sits off the case. That's insane. That is huge measurements. Yeah, I don't think Goguru is a real big fan of this. It's too heavy for him as well. But yeah, no ugly. I mean, that's the bad. So I definitely recommend this. Look at the back too. Let me show you. You got the Invicta Reserve Hydromax on there. Very, very nice. Some other information about the watch. So yeah, this is very nice. They make this in all kinds. The Sub Aqua, Noma, Pro Diver, I believe. All the different models have a hydroplated American flag one. So I definitely recommend it if you do not mind the sheer weight and size. Like I said, this isn't a watch that's being worn all the time. So for me, it's fine, but if you can't stand having that heavy piece or that bulky piece, then I definitely would not recommend it. Invicta's a love-hate relationship. You either love them or you hate them, or you can have somebody like my good friend Adrian Sales over there at Somewhere in Time YouTube channel who found an Invicta that he actually likes. Now, Simon watched the Time 8. He picked the first one off, I think, Amazon UK. That was the worst pro diver you can get. And he wasn't very happy. He cut his thumb on it. He had a bezel that could not turn, that was seized up. And I told him he's got to try another model, and I think he is. But yeah, it was very bad first impression for his first one. But like I said, it's a love-hate relationship. You love it or you hate it. There are some exceptions to the rule. And I love that deep bluish purple on the dial is awesome. So if you enjoy this kind of content, please give me the thumbs up, leave a comment, and also subscribe. And follow me over on Instagram as well. It was the Watch Corner 700. And please remember, time is short. Let someone you care about know how much you love them today. Thank you for watching.